Now let us discuss about what happens due to a sudden increase in the height of adolescence. It may not happen that all the parts of the body would grow at the same rate in this age. Hence, sometimes the legs and arm of teenager appears oversized or not in proportion with respect to their bodies, but within time everything comes into proportion. And why height of family member is generally similar? The height of a person is a characteristic that they receive from their parents. Hence, in general, the height of a person is similar to the height of a family member. But it is also recommended that adolescents should eat a proper diet which is rich in vitamins, minerals, and other nutrients that can help in their growth. Now let us discuss about the secondary sexual characters. What are secondary sexual characters? At puberty, some changes occur in both males and female that distinguish them from each other. The features that develop in them are called secondary sexual characters. In boys, some secondary sexual characters are facial hair growth, growth of hair on the chest, under the arms and pubic area. Some secondary sexual characteristics in girls are development of breast, the growth of hair under the arms and pubic areas. And in girls, their breast develops and hair grows in the armpit and pubic region, and the ovary starts to produce eggs. And these changes are controlled by chemical substances called hormones produced by the endocrine gland. And the male hormone which controls secondary sexual character is called testosterone, and it is produced in the testis. The female hormone which controls the secondary sexual characters is called estrogen, and it is produced in the ovary. The production of these hormones is overall controlled by another gland called pituitary gland. And now let us discuss about reproductive phase in humans. The capacity for reproduction starts at puberty. It lasts for longer time in male than in females. In female, the capacity of reproduction starts at puberty and lasts for 40 to 50 years. Coming to reproductive phase in female exclusively, it begins from the age of 10 to 12 years and lasts until the age of 45 to 50 years. When females hit puberty, the egg or ova start getting mature. One of the ovary then released the mature ovum around 28 to 30 days. The wall of the uterus at this time when the egg is released becomes thick to hold the egg in case if fertilization occurs and the egg develops. When the fertilization does not take place, the lining of the uterus sheds along with the egg and blood vessel. This results in menstruation or bleeding in females. The first menstrual flow occurs at puberty and is called as menarche. When the menstrual flow stops, it is termed as menopause. The whole menstrual cycle occurs because of female hormones. Coming to the sex determination in human, that is determining the sex of a baby. We know that there are 23 pairs of chromosomes present inside the nucleus of every human cell, and these chromosomes have a thread-like structure and they always occur in pairs. The chromosome help in determining the sex of the child. Out of the 23 pairs of chromosomes, 2 of them are sex chromosomes called X and Y. Females have 2 sex chromosomes and male have 1 sex and 1 Y chromosome. That is, males have 1 X and 1 Y chromosome. The gametes contain only one set of chromosome, that is either an X or a Y. The egg of a female contains an X chromosome always. However, the sperm can contain only one of the X and Y chromosome. So, if the sperm that contains a Y chromosome fertilizes with the egg which contains the X chromosome, the zygote develops into a male. On the other hand, if the sperm contains an X chromosome and fertilizes with the egg which contains X chromosome, the zygote develops into a female. Hence, it is very clear that the sex of the child depends upon the chromosome of the father and not the mother.